Good morning, Grizzlies. So yesterday, we learned that what actually set off the snitch box was what is called a bar spreader, to spread the bars of a prison cell apart. How Natalie got this, who it's intended for, we don't have the answer. We have some theories, but no solid answer. So, chapter 22, Toilets Stopped Up. Saturday, September 7th, 1935. The next day, when I get up, the sun is shining brightly on the sparkling blue water. I watch the birds fly by our front window. A gull skims low on the bay. A cormorant flies by fast like he's late. A pelican dips and soars like a stunt plane. Things aren't so bad, are they? I need to relax. I decide as I head for the bathroom. John's a little sensitive. Don't use too much toilet paper, my father calls out from the kitchen. The door to the bathroom is open. A chocolate bar sits on the sink. I try to keep my voice steady. Seven Fingers is coming? You betcha, he's on his way right now. Your mom's gonna take Nat out to the swing so she won't be underfoot. Why? We weren't having plumbing problems last night. I try to keep the panic out of my voice. We're always having plumbing problems, my dad says. My mom is watching me. Her eyes are full of concern. You worried about Trixel? Yeah, I say, though right now Trixel is the least of my worries. Don't blame you, I can't stand the guy, my mom mutters. Come on, Nat, let's get out of here. But Dad, I say when they're gone, I don't understand this. The toilet is working fine. He shrugs. Pipes are all hooked together, Moose. One person's having plumbing troubles and we all are. The whole building needs to be replumbed. Sure, I agree. But why today? My father gives me a puzzled look. Why not today? He asks at the sound of approaching footsteps. My father looks out on the balcony. Darby. He heads for the door, props it open for Trixel and Seven Fingers. Trixel walks in, hitching up his trousers. Right behind Trixel is skinny, creepy Seven Fingers with his shaved knob of a head. I look down at his hands. 2 fingers are missing from his left hand. On his right hand there is a stump like a notch where his index finger should be. Come on in, Darby. My father moves out of the way so they can come in. Seven Fingers is the picture of obedience, following along behind Darby. Seven Fingers' eyes never leave the carpet, but it seems like he sees everything, sucks it all in without looking up. My father touches his officer's cap to greet Seven Fingers. Seven Fingers nods, without meeting my father's eyes. Darby curls his lip at my father. He and my father don't agree about anything. Even the way my father says hello to the cons is a problem for Trixel. Too respectful. Trixel would have every convict on a leash like a dog if he could. All right then, have a look, see what you think. My father waves toward the bathroom. Seven Fingers goes into the bathroom. Trixel stands outside, leaning against the wall. First one way, then the other. He shifts his feet, eyeing our living room sofa. He seems to decide that Seven Fingers will be all right, marches into the front room and plunks himself down. Can I get you something, Darby? My father asks. Don't happen to have any of Anna Maria's cannolis around, do you? Trixel puts his shiny black shoes on the coffee table. Ain't nobody can make 'em the way she can. My father nods toward me. Moose, could you run to the Madamans and ask Anna Maria if she can spare a cannoli? When I get back with cannolis for Trixel on one of Mrs. Madaman's yellowed flowered plates, Seven Fingers is in the living room. Trouble's worse than I thought. Them army pipes are 3/4 inch, Seven Fingers says in a whispery tobacco voice. They get jammered up real easy. Got some about ready to burst. Need to replumb the whole dang place, sir. Trixel grunts. Not going to replumb the whole dang place, that's for sure. Get the ones about to burst, then we'll call it a day. Seven Fingers cocks his head like his hearing is bad. His eyes are on the cannolis. You heard me. Get a move on, Trixel growls. Seven Fingers slides back to the bathroom. I stay on the couch until Trixel and my dad get to talking about politics. My dad's eyes are riveted on Trixel. WPA's gonna get the whole country working again, he insists. Ain't nothing but handouts, Trixel shoots back. Can't say I agree with you on that. My father grinds his teeth. This is my chance. I have to take it, but my legs feel like they are mortared to the couch cushion and my hands are wet with sweat. I understand you got yourself a problem with your little girl, Cam, but this ain't about that. Doesn't have anything to do with Natalie, Darby. I'm only saying your situation's one thing and the WPA is another. I've made my legs move. They are walking me down the hall. Drixel and my dad don't seem to notice. My heart is beating so hard it feels like little explosions in my chest. Seven Fingers has the bathroom door half closed and the water running. A towel is slung across the knob. "Seven Fingers?" I whisper. My mouth is so dry I can hardly get the words out. I peek in, but Seven Fingers isn't in the bathroom. I take a deep breath, turn, and push open the door to Natalie's room. The bottom drawer is open. The shadow of Seven Fingers stands behind the door. His tall, thin chest slips past me and back into the bathroom. My heart pounds in my ears. My arms are stiff as sticks of wood. "You stay away from her," I say. "This ain't kid stuff," he murmurs, the smell of bad breath and tobacco filling my nostrils. "We know where she sleeps." The bathroom door shuts almost silently in my face.